All right, team. Hey, day number 3. You guys, I am super excited that you all are here for the day number 3. Now, some of you, this may be your first video. It's all good. But I really want you to go back and start at day 1. I'm so glad to see y'all are excited about boot camp. I am too. I can't even lie to y'all. I'm super excited because I know the type of momentum that we as a team, as an organization are going to build. But in the process, I know and understand that you guys are going to have some skills and some strategies that's going to catapult your business. And so some of you are killing your business right now. So stop. Please stop prospecting. Stop communicating. Just stop. All right. I'm saying that because this is just day 3 and I'm still working here on your mindset. All right. What I have done is I have not blocked the messaging or posting aspect from our bootcamp group. So you guys are freely posting. I just ask that you don't post videos and that you don't post any negativity. Now, it's one thing asking for feedback and advice, but guys, I don't want to see posts with I'm frustrated or, this isn't working for me, yada, yada, yada. I don't want that because there are going to be posts where you can get, different types of specific advice and things like that. We want to make sure that we keep this an environment where we can thrive together. And so this will be the last day, I will say. Tomorrow, I will actually start with the strategies on how to start your conversations, how to get your connections, how to actually put people through the system so that you can start recruiting. So you can start earning your weekly income that you can have in your bank account as soon as next week. So don't worry, we're going to get there. But what I mean by you guys are killing your business. Some of you out there right now are just throwing stuff, hoping that it stick and it's not working. So that could be a prospect that, could sign up if done the right way. So just pause for a moment. I want you guys to think about this. On this process, things may not seem to work immediately. So what I want you to understand is the reason why, and I could have done this as a 30-day boot camp and crammed everything in 30 days like I have done in the past, and it's worked. But then right after the 30 days, people fall flat on their face and they stop. So I wanted this to be a 90-day boot camp so that you guys can see with straight consistency, with the right strategies, that you will be successful. Now, I keep saying strategies because if you don't know this about me, you will know. I do not like scripts. I don't like scripts. I know some people are like, but I need scripts. I need a script. You do not need a script. Script to me handicaps you. What you need is a strategy to understand why people are going to join your team, why you should use social media as a platform, how to do it. And then when you start seeing the results, you don't need a script. Guys, if you get caught up in scripting people, scripting this business, you're not going to win. Because the first time someone asks you a question that's not a part of your script, it's going to throw you off and you're going to stress all of us out, okay? So I do not like scripts. A script is based on a person's perspective, their personality, and creating a perfect situation. And in business, we all have different personalities. In fact, the people that you're going to sell this business to have different personalities, different situations, and you just cannot script this business. Another thing that is a total pet peeve of mine is when people copy and paste posts verbatim. So you guys will know that I am going to give you some post ideas, which is not the same as copy and paste the exact same post. And to be honest with you, Facebook does not like that either, you guys. Facebook will see a trend that people are posting the same post. It's one thing is sharing and that goes viral for someone, but copying and pasting the same exact post is like Facebook saying, okay, they're trying to spam our platform, you know? So this boot camp is not about teaching you what to say verbatim. It's not about giving you a whole bunch of scripts, but it's really about helping you posture up, helping you understand what we are doing, what our process is. People say, I know what we're doing. We're selling travel businesses. Yeah, and no, it's bigger than that. It's way bigger than that. The fact that it's a travel business is a cherry on top. What we're really in business to do is to help people understand their entrepreneurial rights, you guys. We're here to help people understand that they don't have to chase a paycheck. They can actually create their own lifestyle. They can have that freedom to be with themselves, to be with their children, to actually live the life of their dreams. So we're selling dreams, to be honest with you, with a reality check, okay? With a real check. If they can follow these processes, the structure, buy into the team aspect. And so you're going to learn that we're not here to sell anyone. In fact, I'm not even going to sell you guys on this boot camp. I didn't have to, right? You're here because I told you that if you follow exactly what I'm teaching in 90 days, you can earn a minimum of $1,500, a minimum, all right? And so I'm not saying that because I didn't say it because I first have to find out what kind of person you are, what you look like, what you sound like, what you walk like, and all that. I have to ask that because it's not based on any of those things. It's strictly based on strategy. So some people are like, oh my gosh, I know Lavonda's gonna make me go live in this boot camp and I'm scared of going live, but I'm ready. Guys, there's a lot of different things that will happen in this boot camp. Facebook Live is like this much of it, all right? So yes, you are gonna have to put yourself out there. Yes, you are gonna have to get out of your comfort zone, but there are other ways of also publishing and getting your story out there. Some of you guys are really good writers. How many of you love to write, right? I love to read, I love to write, and I have become more comfortable with recording and putting video out there, which is still, like me, out of my comfort zone, to be honest with you guys. So I love talking to y'all, but when I'm putting my videos out there for like building my business and things, that is totally me out of my comfort zone. But I force myself to do it because I know that's what wins. Or that's what helps. So guys, I want you to understand the consistency that's about to happen. So don't allow yourself to get frustrated. Don't allow yourself to overthink things. Do not discredit yourselves either. That's the one thing that I really want to drive home on this third day. We talked about belief yesterday, believing in yourself, believing in a product, believing in the systems, believing in the strategy, all that matters. But also the consistency, not beating yourselves up on this journey is going to help. Because wherever your headspace is, that is going to either grow your business or kill your business, all right? So if you are so focused on, I don't speak well, I don't look the part, I don't have the success, I've never done this before, why would anyone join me? You are not going to grow your business. Because even if you go through the motions of doing the things that I'm coaching and training you to do, because you have that insecurity in your brain, you're gonna block the magnitude of people that will come to you. I remember the first time that I did a video, not the first time, but one of the first times I did a video, I actually had a transparent moment. I was like, look, y'all. I don't really do this in real life. I don't even talk a whole lot. I'm just that laid back, quiet, to myself kind of person, but I'm putting myself out there. I've been an introvert my whole life. And I talk to people, I speak and all that, but I've been an introvert. Like I'm just very particular about that. So I just did like a little blurb on that. And it actually helped me because I'm like, okay, I don't want these people to think all of a sudden I am a professional presenter and speaker and all this stuff. Y'all know how many people reached out to me because I said that? They were like, oh my goodness, you're doing a video and you're also an introvert, so am I. You know, so some of those things that you are afraid won't work for you are those exact things that will work for you. People will relate to you that share those same thoughts or feelings, you know. So this is actually an opportunity and a journey where you will be transparent, all right? That helps, and I believe that that's what social media was created for. We've learned how to use social media to grow our businesses and things like that, but initially, social media was created for people to come together with their like minds and thoughts and ideas and all that good stuff, and you know, really socialize on a social internet global platform. And we just learned how to make it work for business too. And so here, guys, day three, I know some of you are anal about these boxes, so you're like, I gotta put stuff in these boxes. Listen, you got plenty of time. There's 13 weeks for you to get those points. So what I don't want you to do is prematurely get yourself out there and get slaughtered by your audience, all right? Don't get slaughtered by your audience. I definitely probably shouldn't have even put listed that down there, but you know, it's a part of our process, and that's why I put it there. But yeah, so I will go over these things in great detail. I will break them down, but I'm giving you little bite-sized pieces as we go, day by day, you guys, because this right here is so necessary. It's absolutely necessary. Thank you guys for going out there and restructuring your goals, all right? Restructuring your goals. A lot of times people set goals based on where they are right now, as in where you are in your knowledge, where you are in your personal growth. And sometimes it's hard for people to think outside of their circumstances. They're like, I'm broke. Okay, what are the chances of someone like me being able to earn a 6-figure income in a year? You know, or, you know, I don't have a degree. What are the chances of someone like me being able to create an audience that will look up to me? I don't have, you know, so then you create these safe goals that your children can reach, all right? So you're like, I'm gonna say that this is my goal, so at the end of the 90 days, I can say, yeah, I hit my goal. That's not okay for this boot camp. So I told you guys I'm not kicking anyone out of this boot camp, because if you are bold enough to say, listen, I want this information, I want this knowledge, I truly want to take myself to the next level, then it's up to you, guys. This is a self-accountability boot camp. Yes, you will have some accountability partners on this journey, but truly, you can get an accountability partner that drops out, that quit. So that doesn't mean you need to quit or, you know, give up like your accountability partner. So I don't want you guys to put all of your hope and things into your accountability partners either. I've had some accountability partners on this journey. In fact, my very first accountability partner, he and I were running together. I hit Gold Builder. A few days later, he hit Gold Builder. I hit 1-star director. A few days later, he hit 1-star director. He plateaued. I plateaued. I actually had lost my job, and in the process, it was like I kind of lost my fire, and then I had to look at the business in a different way. Like the way that I worked my business on a part-time basis was not the way that I wanted to work my business on a full-time basis. So it was like I restructured things, and then I actually traveled. I went on vacation for like a year, okay? Because I had never done that before. I've been working my whole life. So anyways, and so then it was like, all right, I realized that that really wasn't the right accountability match for me, because I lost him. You know, I hit 2-star director, and then he hit 2-star director as well, but it wasn't the same way. I hit 3-star, and so along that journey, I had to find other accountability partners that I could relate to. And not just because we were the same level, but we had the same ambition. And that meant I even had to find an accountability partner outside of my team, or outside of my sponsor's team. And my accountability partner, a lot of you know her, B. Piku. We became accountability partners toward the end of my 1-star run, leading into 2-star. And so she and I, we hit 2-star a few days apart from each other. We hit 3-star a few days apart from each other. And we got our 6-figure rings just a few months apart from each other. And so, yeah, we're accountability partners even now. So she's running a boot camp with her team while I am. And so you need someone who is fired up like you. Or maybe you're not that fired up. Maybe you are more laid back, you need someone who is going after the same exact thing you are going after. If you haven't yet ranked in the business, right? Like you haven't signed up anyone, you haven't hit bronze builder yet, and you're looking for an accountability partner, and you're looking for someone, and you're like, hey, I have a 90-day goal of growing a team of 100. And this person says, well, I have a 90-day goal of becoming a gold builder, 9 active agents, you guys. That is not a good accountability partner for you, because you're going to be like the Energizer Bunny, and they're going to be like, yeah, I'll get to it tomorrow. Or, that part isn't for me. But when you're growing a team of 190 days, everything is for you, right? You're like, oh yeah, I'm trying this, I'm trying that. I'm definitely not missing boot camp. I'm definitely going to post. I'm going to make these connections. I'm going to do every single thing. And they're more like, yeah, I'll catch up on Saturday. That's not the right accountability partner for you, right? And so I want you guys to interview each other as you are going through finding out who can be an accountability partner for me, which I made those posts. So you guys can go in those posts and you can say, hey, I'm looking for one. Hey, I'm a bronze builder. Hey, I'm a no builder. This is what I'm looking for. So now, bye baby. So now you can actually connect with the individuals and interview each other, you guys. Interview each other. So what that means is you're asking those things. Well, how much time are you going to commit to your business? You're going to ask, how much are you willing to do outside of your comfort zone? What are your goals? What are you looking to accomplish by the 90th day? What is your goal? And sometimes it's a personality mismatch. It's okay. I had an accountability partner. We hit it off. I mean, it was like awesome. We were at convention. I was like, oh yeah, let's do it. And no, we were not a good fit. She and I are still good friends in the business, but we were not accountability partners. We couldn't be, because I was the giver, she was the taker. And that is not a good match, you guys. You want to be with someone who you have great ideas, they have great ideas. You're a doer, they're a doer, right? And so that's like, it's almost like dating. I don't know if any of you have ever did the whole online dating or a friend hook you up with another friend or whatever. You don't just like go for it. You're like, hey, I got some questions to ask about, how you're raised, what you do for a living, what do you do for fun? What are your life goals? And if all of that aligns, then you go out on a date, right? And then even through that process, you find out if this person is someone you want to go long-term with, or maybe not. Maybe we should just be friends, right? So I want you to treat the accountability journey the same way. But I don't want you to be that person that just gives up on your accountability partner right away either. Once you agree that yes, we are a match, yes, I believe that we would be great accountability partners, then your next step in your relationship is not to just break up right away or you get married and then divorced at the first sign of trouble, you guys are going to have to motivate each other. You're going to have to remind each other to stay positive. You're going to have to remind each other that, hey, you have to commit at least an hour a day to this business. You have to do it. No excuses. That means wake up early. That means stay up late. And yes, your accountability partner is going to rant. They're going to, lay out their frustrations. And within your accountability space, that's okay. That's not okay in our bootcamp group. But within each other, that is okay. But do yourselves a favor and don't let each other stay there too long, right? Like when B and I, we rant and we have our situations, we're laughing and talking and we're strategizing by the end of that call. And that call isn't an hour long. That call isn't forever, right? So it's like, sometimes you have to cry, you scream, I know you're like, what? You do that? Yes, guys, I'm human. It's entrepreneurship, it's business. There's highs and there's lows on this journey. And so you have that safe zone person you can do that with and get over it and keep moving real quick. Because if you don't, you will be stuck. You will feel like this really isn't for you and you're going to count yourselves out. So this boot camp journey, y'all, I gave you 3 days of mindset, y'all. I want you to meditate. I want you to write your feelings and thoughts out, your ideas, write them out, like physically write them out. I know people like to do stuff on their phones and write it out. Write it out. There is something about the universe and writing that is far more effective than typing. I haven't done the research or figured that out. Maybe one of you know why that is, but I've tried it. I'm a typer. I type 90 words a minute. I love my technology, right? I even have my iPad and pencil and all that stuff. But guys, there is something powerful about physically writing it out. And I want you guys to do that. Write out what you want your business to look like. Write out what you want your personality to look like. Some of you are already negative Nancys. You are. You know it. Everyone around you know it. You're negative Neds. You know it. Everyone around you know it. Deep down inside, though, you don't want to be that person, right? So what I want to challenge you to do is write out the type of person you want to be. I remember when I first got started and I was looking up things like affirmations, and it was like, I am a success magnet. I am a powerhouse. I am a top leader. I love people and people love me. I would say things like that, not because they sounded good, but because that's what I wanted my personality to be. I wanted to be a likable person. I wanted to make sure that people would listen to me. I was like, I am a great speaker and people love listening to me before I was even speaking publicly, okay? So it was like one of my affirmations and all of that. I am comfortable in my own skin. This is not an opportunity for you to look to your left or look to your right and well, actually this is my left and my right. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, so this is not time for you to look at so-and-so and say, oh, but she does this and guys, some people have a real gift for this. And some of us had to coach and train ourselves to become this. And even some of the people that you are looking up to, you missed their struggle. You missed their learning phase, their training phase. You missed that part of it, right? So I want to challenge you to do that. Write out what you want your personality to look like. You have the power to change that. You have the power to be that magnet that people just have to be attached to you because of your energy, because of your positive flow, because of your amazing personality. Some of y'all are real life comedians, even when you're not trying to be, you're funny. And that is a magnet, right? Some of you are like so nurturing. You're so You know, you're a mother to everyone, even when you're not trying to be. Some of you just love to let your hair down and party and have a good time. And so you know if you're that type of person because everybody's inviting you to everything they have going on, right? And you're that way even when you're not trying to be. So no, we're not trying to change who you are. We are going to enhance who you are. And so thank you guys so much for sticking it out. This is day 3. Oh my gosh. We have so many other awesome days ahead of us. You guys have a phenomenal day. And let's get ready for tomorrow. Because tomorrow, it's game time, y'all. It is time where you are going to learn your strategies, your daily method of operation, your DMOs. That is going to carry you throughout this 90 days. I'm not going to overwhelm you, but you are going to have a real game plan, a real strategy. You're going to start seeing results as soon as tomorrow. All right? Like, no kidding. I'm so not kidding, you guys. So stick it out. I love you. I hope you guys have a phenomenal day.